let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Down low, and the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Wood. Powell with the screen. The kick out to Irving. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Back to Irving. Over Booker. Irving can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Simmons. That shot missing. Good D by Wood. And so Wood will bring it up for Dallas. Powell. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, twice on the pipes for Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Booker. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Irving. After the miss from KD. Dallas, no good that time either. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
We can get lost in the impact Kevin Durant makes as a scorer, but this guy is so willing to share the basketball.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's Simmons. After Luka Doncic's bucket.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Wood. Banked in off the glass.
And when you think of Wood, the length is one thing that comes to mind. Great at using it there on the glass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. So both teams making some changes here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
No way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Boy, what you appreciate nightly about Montrezl Harrell is he leaves nothing on the floor. This guy plays with ferocity, with energy, and he's turned himself into a legitimate threat.
He's off on the second. And Doris, the unlimited energy Montrezl Harrell plays with is very special.
It's exactly why he's in the league, Kevin. Think about it. He's a little bit undersized for his position, but you will not outwork Montrezl Harrell, and it's why he gathers respect in every locker room he plays for.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
On the wing, Green. The three from Mills. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when
they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The assist.
Patrick Beverly on the inside. Okay, we see you.
Green left side. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
First team foul.
And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Harrell's got his second basket of the night.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
They kick it out to Green. 1 second left. And it's good on the way in. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Mavericks lead by 1. We're back after... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Irving with a clean look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie Irving gets off the ball, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. Yeah, that's pure.
And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for Dallas. They lead by 4. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Right side Irving. Nice move. And Jones sends it back. Here's Warren. And it's Warren with the jam.
Well, T.J. Warren finishes with authority. We'll give you a salute, sir.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. And Doncic gets it to go. And sometimes in the closing moments, NBA games can slow to a crawl. Of course, you and I know that firsthand. Intentional foul. Replay review. What should the league revise in terms of that?
The most important thing they did is take some of the replay reviews and allow Secaucus to deal with it. That speeds up action. The fact of the matter is fouls and free throws at the end of the game are part of strategy. And yes, we need to be quick with replay reviews, but we have to understand this is strategic and important stuff that happens.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here. Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Here's Irving. Yep, that one goes. Irving's got the lead up to 7 now for the Mavs.
What I love about Kyrie Irving is there's no fear on the interior. This guy is looking for ways to score.
And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
You want to contest this guy's shots, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
In the dunk by Doncic.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Six on the shot clock. Irving for 3. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
To the middle. Here's Mills. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, that's the IQ of Gordon Hayward on display. He understands what the defense is trying to take away and finds the open man.
Substitution.
107 left in the first half of the game. Here's Hardaway. Here's Harrell. And Silva pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Here's Williams. Goes back up. Jones, no luck. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Nifty move. Johnson can't get it to go. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Williams. And here is Connaughton. Hardaway with a wide open look. And again, it's the Suns missing. And here's Mills for 3. Dallas, no good that time either. And so it's Dallas going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Doncic. Irving with it. Wood trying to free himself up. Irving can't get it to go. And here's Booker from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Over in the corner, Doncic. And now the Suns, a fast break. Warren, good. Warren's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. Simmons with the defensive effort. The drive by Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
On the wing, Irving. He's got 10. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. That one on Ayton.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And the dunk by Booker.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
Substitution. Robert Covington.
Up top, Doncic. The kick out to Irving. From the arc. That one, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Pass to Booker. And a wide open look for Simmons. Off target with his 3. You know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
In the corner, Powell with it. Wood can't hit. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 7-point differential. And a missed layup.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And that one, good. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
Whether making plays for himself or his teammates as he did there, Kyrie Irving, a dynamic playmaker.
And the Suns call time here. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. With the step back. Out to the right wing. Floats one. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. Pocket 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Williams, that's good.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Dallas leading by 6. In the corner, it's Hayward. Here's Green. The basket good off the assist. From Hayward. Green's got 11 points. Suns on offense. To the inside. Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Suns trail by 6. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Booker's got 7 points here in this quarter. Here's Silva. And good that time.
Patty Mills is about winning, guys. And if that means finding the open man, he'll do just that.
And, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
15 seconds left in the third. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
3 on the clock. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And KD's got the ball here for the Suns. They trail by 3. 2 points. That one goes. Simmons got his first bucket of the night.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Pass to Powell. Bridges outside. 5 to shoot. Irving with the ball. Out guarded by Booker. Offensive rebound. Back to Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Warren, good.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic outside. And the dunk by Doncic.
Well, you can tell the team feeding off Luka Doncic right now. They see him produce. They're just getting him the basketball.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And Doncic throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Irving for three. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Booker in the corner. Here's Ayton. Outside for Durant. Can they get it? And finished off by KD.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this. Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Right side, Irving. Over in the corner, Doncic. And the three off target. Suns trail by 3. Simmons on the wing. And Simmons slams it in.
Wow, Ben Simmons looking so confident in a big spot, guys.
Bridges outside. Misses the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's KD. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Out to Doncic. Pass to Bridges. Back to Doncic. Puts one up from 19. That one a little long.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Irving with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Wood in the post. And easy 2 points on the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And that's a big shot, Wood, when they needed it most. He's always been steady as a shooter, and now somebody you can trust in the clutch.
Outside Irving. Off target from outside. And here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
A prime-time player. Doncic loves these moments. All eyes on Luka.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
Phoenix ball.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And they'll get another chance. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds.
Mikal Bridges is rock solid in whatever role this team has given him. Now it is time to stand and deliver in the clutch at the free throw line.
A shot by KD. No good. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Luka Doncic has a long history of being on this stage in these moments so often that he is quite comfortable.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Timeout called. The Suns. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Outside, KD. The three won't fall. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Ben Simmons.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. It was up for grabs.